Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. This is Arushi, and if you are watching this face for the first time, please do consider subscribing to my channel. And if you are already subscribed, thanks for sticking around. So in today's video, we are going to be talking about hair care tips I wish I knew earlier. So without further ado, let's just jump into the video. So before starting with the tips that I want to give to you guys, I want you to know about my hair type. So my hair type is oily scalp and wavy length. So these are the two keywords when you talk about my hair, and if you fall along the same line, you have a similar kind of hair type, you might want to stick around till the end of this video. So with that being said, let's just hop on to the hair care tips. So the first tip that I have, especially for the girls who have similar hair type or scalp type that is very oily, and this is related to hair oiling. So I have seen so many girls out there, even my friends who have oily scalp, saying that इतना oil तो पहले से है और लगा के क्या करेंगे. But that's where you are mistaken. If you have an oily scalp, that doesn't mean that you don't need to oil your hair. That only means that your hair or your scalp is trying to tell you that you are not giving enough nourishment to the scalp or your hair. Like your stomach growls when you are hungry, or your skin breaks out when you eat something unhealthy or put something allergic to it. In the similar way, your scalp is trying to tell you many different things, and you just need to pay attention. So with oily hair, mainly what happens is that it does not get proper nourishment, and that's why our scalp naturally secretes its own oil, and that's why we feel that we have so much oil in our hair. So what you need to do is keep two things in mind. What might suit for a dry scalp or a normal scalp will not suit your scalp. So while choosing your hair oil, you need to keep two things in mind. It should be light, very light and natural, and it should have antibacterial properties. So the purpose of choosing a lighter hair oil is that it won't make your head more heavy. There are oils that tend to make your head feel very heavy after applying it, so you don't really need that. And with antibacterial properties, so oily scalp tends to accumulate a lot of dirt, more than the normal scalp, and it leads to producing dandruff, which we really don't want, because oily scalp is in itself very hard to maintain. So we don't need to attract any more problems. So we need antibacterial properties wala oil. So for the natural oils, what I go for is a natural coconut oil. That suits the best for me. Do your own research. What is your hair type and how your hair behave in certain conditions, and according to that you can choose your natural oils. You have so many options out there. You can go for olive oil, you can go for rosemary oil. Coconut oil is obviously the best one. So do a proper research before putting anything on your scalp. And that brings me to the second tip that I want to share with you guys, is doing proper research before investing in anything that is related to your hair or your scalp. In today's age and date, what we tend to do is we watch a lot of YouTube videos. I'm sure all of us do. And there are so many YouTubers and bloggers and influencers out there suggesting so many different products. I'm not saying that again, I will repeat the same point. What might suit for their skin, their hair scalp might not be the best for you. So it is a very subjective issue what might suit you, and you need to do your own proper research before choosing any of your hair products. For instance, back in 2018, when the onion oil was newly trending, and every blogger and every YouTuber was raving about it, about its benefits and how it makes your hair so much healthier and nourished and everything. So what I did, without even researching if it will suit my scalp or not, पूरा एक बड़ा बॉटल अनियन हेयर ऑयल का खरीद लिया एंड उसके साथ में कॉम्बिनेशन में शैम्पू भी खरीद लिया. आई नो अनियन हेयर ऑयल हैज सूटेड सो मेनी पीपल आउट देयर, इवन मेरे मदर को भी काफी सूट करता है, बट फॉर माई स्कैल्प इट जस्ट irritated my scalp. It just gave me so many weird kind of rashes and my hair started just falling like anything. So it was not for me. Onion hair oil is a big no-no for me. I don't know how is it possible, because onion hair oil seems to suit everyone out there, but not me. So what I learned from my mistake was you need to do proper research before buying any product, and just a small tip, छोटा साइज का या ट्रैवल साइज का अगर वो मिल रहा है जो आप अपने स्कैल्प पे यूज करके देखना चाहते हो, go for it, buy that, and if it suits you, if it gives good results, then go buy the full पूरा package वाला जो bottle होता है. So don't repeat my mistake. Now for the third tip, again it is especially for the girls having a very oily scalp like mine. I see girls with oily scalp washing their hair every single day, and that is one of the biggest mistakes you can do to your hair. That is a huge damage. So what washing hair every day will do to your hair is it will strip off any natural oils that your scalp is excreting, and any there are so many things that your scalp is naturally designed to do. You're just getting rid of everything that your scalp is doing for your hair by washing it every single day. Even if you have a really oily scalp, you should understand that washing your hair daily will not get you rid of the oily scalp. It will, on the opposite side, it will actually make your scalp excrete more and more oil. That will also get rid of all the natural nutrients that your hair has. So you don't want to wash your hair on a daily basis. I have managed to cut it down to only twice a week. I wash my hair only twice a week, and of course third and fourth day पे वो काफी ज़्यादा oily हो जाते हैं, but still you need to find other ways to control and channelize your hair oil, natural oil, and let's call it grease, but you don't need to wash it daily. The next tip that I have for you is something that I have been guilty of doing, but I don't do it anymore. What I did on weekends or on holidays, that I just woke up and put my hair in bun, and I skipped combing my hair throughout the day. It was just in a bun, and sometimes I didn't even open it. So you are just allowing the dirt to sit there and clog your pores. Yes, your scalp also has pores, so it will just sit there and clog your pores. And by brushing your hair just once or twice a day, what you are doing is you are bringing the natural oil from your scalp to the ends, and that will leave your hair more like shinier, and it will look more nourished, and of course the detangle helps. You don't want to leave your hair in knots. So please brush your hair even if you are not stepping out of your house, especially since we are any which ways stuck in the house. So starting में भी मैंने बहुत सारा skip किया था. I just didn't brush my hair, but you need to brush your hair at least twice a day. Now that brings me to the next point, that is, please wash your combs, wash your brushes at least twice a week, if not anymore. See, you put oil, you comb your hair, and then next morning you wash your hair and you comb your hair with the same comb, you are putting that same oily comb in your hair back, and it just accumulates more dirt and gunk into it when oil is in the comb, and you are putting that dirt and gunk directly onto your scalp and hair, and you don't even realize how much damage that is doing to your hair and scalp. So the only solution to this problem is please wash your hair combs or brushes from time to time. And I'm actually surprised how ignorant this point is in our, especially in our Indian households, because I rarely see in my relatives' house or even my friends' house washing their homes. So sometimes you can like pinpoint and see how much dirt and gunk is there, and they're putting that on your scalp. Just freaks me out. So the next point is something that I recently learned, and I have seen a really visible difference in my hair behavior, and that is that you should detangle your hair before going into the wash. So what I did was I had my hair in a bun. I generally have my hair in a bun when I'm in the at home. So I just hopped on into the shower and I detangled my hair in the shower. And it is a known fact that your hair are very weak when it is wet. So what I was doing basically, I was just making it more weak. I was just pulling the knots out. I was trying to detangle my hair in the shower, and it led to more hair fall, hair loss, and that is something that terrified me. इतना बाल जब निकलता है ना shower में, it's a nightmare, I'm telling you. So try to detangle. Don't try. Actually, detangle your hair before you hop on into the shower, and you will see the difference for yourself. It will make washing your hair so easy, and it will make detangling your hair after the wash so easy. You will thank me later. And the last tip is something that I'm still working on, and I'm actually guilty for years and years. And actually, I have never seen somebody emphasize on this point in the past. It's just now that it came to my mind. Is that we tend to use those heavy towels. I just wrapped it around my head after washing my hair. I'm sure most of the girls do that. You know, when your hair is wet, like I was just saying in the previous point, when your hair is wet, it is more weak from the roots, and by putting that huge towel on your head after washing it, you are just making these hair pull from like on the opposite side. Now heavy sa towel, I think I'm able to explain this point. So utna heavy sa towel, if you are putting that on your head on a wet head, so you are just pulling it on the opposite direction, and it is making your hair weak from the roots. Eventually, it will lead to hair fall. It will break from the roots, and that is terrifying. So what you can do is take an old t-shirt, your brother. So take an old t-shirt, and instead of wrapping the towel around your head, you can wrap your hair in that t-shirt, and that is lighter in weight, and it will soak all the water from your hair. It will work the same, but at least it will not damage your hair from the roots. So yeah, that was it for all the hair tips that I wish I knew before, and I have made it a point to follow all the essential things, following all these tips also. It has made a difference in my hair. My hair fall has reduced. I have been researching more about my hair, scalp, and everything, how I can manage the oiliness in my hair, and if I have something else that comes up and I want to share it with you guys, it is worth sharing, I will surely do another video, or I can share it on my Instagram too if you want to follow me there. The handle is right now on the screen, and I hope these tips were helpful for you. And yeah, I will see you soon in another video. Till then, take care. Bye bye.